All right, good morning everybody and welcome back to the farm. It is winter. The first day of winter is finally here. And there's a lot of things that we can do today. But there's only 3 that I'm really going to write down. So with that being said, let's bring out the to-do list. All right, so the first thing I want to do is go to Ginger Island and check the Quee quests. That's a big thing that I want to do, just to see if there is the collecting the Quee beans, because that might be a fun one to do this season. The next thing I want to do is decorate one room of the house. I'm thinking the room I want to decorate is this little space right here, but we'll see how that goes. And finally, decorate the pocket. And I mean this little section right here. I call it the pocket. So I have to figure out what I want to do there. I think I want to have like a little plant greenery room kind of just right there, since it matches the theme that I'm going with so far. And I know Leah likes the outdoors, naturey, foragey kind of stuff, so it also works out pretty well. But that is the to-do list, so we can move it out of the way and bring in today's daily question. All right, well, since it's winter, 'tis the season and all that, John, but let me know, what are your top 3 most essential winter items? And I mean, like, for example, for me, I think my top 3 have got to be a bonfire, a blanket, and a hot cocoa. Honestly, you can't get any more relaxed vibes, high as like that. You know, you can't have any higher vibes than stuff like that. But let me know in the comments, what are your top 3 most essential winter items below. All right, well, let's get into this video. I think I've wasted enough of y'all's time just talking. Good morning, Leo. It is now cold. Winter's here, and that means crystal fruit is in season. It has such a unique flavor, don't you think? I do think that. And I don't have room for this, but we do need to bring out the Christmas tree. But I need to put some stuff away first. Oh, we're back. Oh, we're back. 2500G enclosed. Dear ClayDoh, you've been such a help around the town since you moved here. Everyone keeps telling me about all the wonderful things you've done for them. Please accept this thank you prize from the mayor. Thank you for your money, Mr. Mayor. And I lose 1,000 of it to Harvey. Thanks, buddy. Thanks, buddy. Let's see what we got going on here. Okay, hay looks good. Yep. Ooh, that sounds about right. Yeah, yep. Not really sure what the machine's ready thing is, but oh well. I don't think I have 65 machines out here. That's the weird thing. So I'm not sure where that number's coming from. My inventory's still full, Clay. How about we go back and empty it first? Ugh, gotta clear the throat. Okay. Well, let's put all this stuff away. Most of it's going to be mining related. Beautiful. And we can put that away. All that can go in here. Yep. That can be sold. This can be put in the fishing chest. Okay. We're getting closer and closer to emptying the inventory. There we go. Tools are back up front. All right, let's check the greenhouse. What do we got going on in here? Okay. Pretty good. Get a little bit of money today. Big fan of that. Get some strawberries, some cranberries, and eventually pineapples and ancient fruit as well. Don't want to discount any of that stuff. All right. Let's grab the Legend 2 row. How's it going, buddy? Ah, thank you. Appreciate the clay. All right. Now we can throw all of this stuff in the sell bin. Including some of the bones, too. We don't need any of those. Sell all that. And let's put the other stuff in the fridge. But also, let's grab out from the refrigerator the Tree of the Winter Star. And we're just going to place it appropriately. Right there. Beautiful. Oh, also I can put these and that in the fridge. All right. Now, since we have the key to the city, I don't have to wait until 9 for Willie's place to open. So let's quickly go to Ginger Island and see if I can... Oh, wait. I just remembered. I'm pretty sure today is Krobus's birthday. So I need to go get a wild horseradish, because he does love those items. I'm going to double check the calendar to be sure, but yeah. Yeah, I knew it. Okay. So we'll swing by Krobus's place. So it is going to be past 9 by the time we get to the beach, which I'm not upset about, but that's okay. Let's go give Krobus his birthday gift. All right, that should be in this chest here. Yep, there we go. I'll need to make sure I collect more wild horseradishes for the future, but for now we have one. Ooh, gotta collect some. 4. Okay, let's go. Let's go. That's 6 legend 2 roe. No, I do not want to eat the roe. All right, now let's go to the beach. Or going towards Krobus's place, but also to the beach. And you know what we could do this winter? We could also repair, or not repair, but build Emily and... No, sorry, not Emily. Build Penny and Pam a house. I think we have the funds to be able to afford that, so... Happy birthday, Krobus! Oh, a gift to remember the day that I hatched. Thank you. And now he's 9 out of 10. Back again? I suppose it does fit into my theory of human behavior. What do we have today, Krobus? Not really anything. I mean, aside from the Return Scepter, not really much that I want. I mean, the Wizard Catalog, that one is actually not bad. I think there are some cool things there in the Wizard Catalog. Another catalog I would really love to find, and I'm not really sure how you find it again, is the Junimo Catalog. There are a lot of cool things in there that I also want to decorate the house with. 100 pieces of ginger and 100 bugs. I guess we could do the 100 pieces of ginger as well. That's not a super tough one. Just have to go to the beach every now and or the island every now and again. It's not an impossible task. All right, well, let's go to the island anyway. Hello, Willie. Have you had much luck in the local waters? You look like you could use a strong angler if you set your mind to it. You could be a strong angler. Can't read that right, but that's okay. That's okay if you smell like fish, Willie. All right. Let's see what kind of Quee quest awaits us. I'm hoping for the Quee beans, just to start that one early on. Ooh. Time to see how much pineapple juice or jelly sells for. Well, considering it's a purple border. So 1 is 406, 910. Yeah, that's pretty good, I'd say. Nice. Oh, you know what we could do? Yeah. Yeah. Now we got a bunch of Legend 2 row in there. Oh, and I forgot to bring the pineapple seeds. That's my bad. My bad, gang. That's fine, though. We got some strawberries to collect and sell. And blueberries. Don't want to forget the blueberries. I need to figure out, like, what day out of the week these things sprout. That way I'm, like, on top of it more often. Because I feel like I just happen to come here when they're all ready to be ready to be plucked. Which, I mean, is fine, but I feel like I could be getting a lot more value out of it all. Anyway, let's put all this away. Beautiful. All right, the trees are looking good too. Let's clean up the area around them though. There we go. I don't want any of the trees like being affected by, or their growth speed being affected by plants around them. Oh, look at that. I don't think it's gonna be fairy honey yet because the flower's not fully grown. Yeah, it's just wild honey. But still good amount of honey. I'm not sure how I collect that one. Do I just go to this corner here? Yeah. Okay. All right, so let's collect some of this ginger. Might as well while we're here, right? Gotta collect 100 pieces of it, so. There we go. Perfect. Okay, let's go turn in to the walnut room and find out what our Quee quest is. All right, well, it's not Endless Mode, Junimo Cart, or Skull Cavern has been invaded by powerful monsters. Make it to level 100 in one piece. I think this one will be fun because I think this also unlocks the challenging Skull Caverns, which is huge. I think that gives us more materials that we haven't seen before, such as radioactive ore, if I remember correctly. I know you can also get that in the Dangerous regular mines, but for now, we don't have that. So we kind of just got to go with what we have. All right, so let's put that in here. We have 5 ginger. Before we go back, I'm gonna just do like a quick scan around the area just to see. Yeah, look at that. Just to see if there are any other pieces of ginger around here. If not, we'll head back to the farm and start decorating the house. Because I want to get the pocket done for sure. All right, so let's see. Any ginger around here? Usually there's a bunch right over here. Yeah, here we go. Nice. Okay. That's probably all the ginger that we're going to find today. So we found 10 pieces. That's not bad. I'd say that is a pretty good haul. We're 1 day in winter. We have 28 days to collect 100 pieces of ginger, and we're already a 10th of the way done. I count that as a rousing success. Who's all here? Okay, so just like Jody, Pierre, Emily, Maru. I didn't see Gus. I wasn't looking for Gus, though. All right. Let's decorate the house. After bringing Bolt back, of course. Don't want to just leave him stranded on the island. A lingcod frenzy has begun in the forest. We had a sturgeon frenzy and now a lingcod frenzy. All right. I think I should still be able to decorate with all this stuff in here. So let's throw that into the organizing container. I don't know why I said it like that. All right. We're not going to need this, but we are going to need this guy. So let's have, I don't want to have like a green. Can I flip this rug? I can. Okay, so let's have it like that. I actually like it like that right there. All right, so I want to have like an assortment of plants. So we can have like a pine, maybe a topiary tree, a small plant, but I'd need a table for that. A couple of these house plants, one like this, maybe one like this. I do like this house plant a little bit. I don't think I have any of these. Ooh, and this one does have a nice red jar. And I want a couple decorative barrels. Maybe a decorative hatch as well. And yeah. All right. So let's put this pine tree right here. Actually, no. Hold on. Let's put the pine tree up one tile. We can have a plant like that there. Right there. I'm going to move this lamp just right here. Just so we can put this here. And let's put down some of these barrels. And then we can put the hatch like right there. Another plant there. Yeah. That looks nice. Kind of looks a little disorganized, but I kind of like, it gives it like a, not like an unnatural kind of feel, but like more homey kind of feel, if that makes sense. And you know what? We can put this plant right here. Yeah, and there's this little space right there that you wouldn't think would be there. And can I put this on the ground anywhere? Oh, wait. Oh, I can. Nice. Nice, that looks really good. I like that. Okay, so we didn't use those other 2 plants or the 2 barrels, but that's okay because I don't need them. All right, so one thing I want to do is move the bed in here. So the bedroom is going to be moved. Oh, I need to... There we go. Okay. Not really sure where I'm going to put Leah's sculpture just yet, but also just for now, I'll put the rug right here and the bed just like that. We could put Leah's portrait right there for now. Just for now, that's where I'll put the bed. Just trying to make room for decor. All right, so I don't need these pines. That is a nice little houseplant, though. Let's put that... Put that right there? Oh, I can. Nice. All right, so one thing's for certain. I don't like the wallpaper or the flooring. I think I might actually match the flooring of this room here. I'll try to anyway, so let's see. I know I'm not going to have the same flooring. No, not this one. It is the same design that I want, but not the right color. Let's see. Pretty sure there is one that's close enough to it. I'm pretty sure anyway. Maybe I already went past it. Hold on. Let's go back up to the top. Because I know it's not this one. I do like this flooring. That one might be nice. You know what? Hold on. Let me try this flooring here. I do like that. I would have to absolutely use the dividers here. Oh, and that's just not right. Hold on. I'll match it up with this flooring here. Actually, I think it's this one. Yeah. All right, so only the dividers. I don't know if I'm set on this flooring, though. And I don't want to match it. I would much rather try to match it with this one, but I just don't think that specific flooring is, like, available anywhere. Which stinks, because it's a good flooring. What I need is, like, the flooring I used for my house in the perfection save. I do like that one, though. You know what? We'll rock and roll with that guy. Let's bring this back in here. So I need the dividers. Those, I think, are here. They should be anyway. Okay, we'll just, we'll go from the top and just scroll down until I see them. There we are. Okay, so I'm going to use 2 of these and 3 of these. Actually, I'll grab 4 just in case that one goes really long. So I need... Oh, okay, so I did that wrong. Yeah. I don't know if that's the color I want, actually. I don't know if I want the super dark ones. So let's put that away. I think I want like a lighter color there. Not like a super dark color anyway. So I think this one might be the one that we're looking for. Grab a couple right floor dividers and just a couple left ones. Okay, at least for that side, yes. Maybe this side would probably be more dark dividers. So let's try that. Throw these away. And we're looking for the dark floor dividers. Not like the super dark ones like this, but I think these. And let me just grab like 2, I guess 3 of each. And see which one is the proper direction I'm looking for. I think it is these that I'm looking for. And it is 5. Okay. So let me grab 2 more. I believe it was these. Yeah. Okay. Boom, boom. Okay, so the floors are now divided nicely. And one thing I want to do is move this out of the way. And this. Can I move this without having... Oh, I can. Good. Just put that in there for now. All right, so I kind of want to have like a little space right here. So I kind of want to... Also, I want to deviate from the red here and maybe have this one be like a more greenish kind of one. Is this the wallpaper I used for the kitchen? Because obviously it divides right there. So I need to... Yeah, close enough. Okay. So let me figure out the wallpaper I want to use here. I mean, I still could go the red route. Let's be completely honest here. Honestly, what I could do is like red for the entirety level right here, and then do another color theme up here, and then similar to something down there. Like each floor has its own color theming. You know what? I think that's what I'll do. So let me find the right wallpaper here. So we'll do a red themed one. I think I could do the same one as the dining room, which I'd only need that one of. So that's actually pretty good. Okay. All right. So I want to have kind of like a little table here. I say table here, but like a little rug here with a couple chairs, and like this be like the table in the middle. So this be like a, I don't know, not really a crafts room, but I don't know. It'll be easier to show it off than to describe it, I guess. So let's have 2 couches. Large brown couch. could have a large brown couch and then like 2 armchairs. That would look neat. Let's try that. So the rug would go here. Maybe the large brown couch. Okay, of course it's like one space. Oh, they're all uneven. That's awesome. Oh my gosh, I love that. I love it when it's uneven. Wow, that's like everything is uneven. I hate everything. Throw it all away. So I don't want the large rug like that then. What about the large cottage rug? How large is this rug? It's only 4 tiles. And how large is this tile? So that one is 5. Oh, this is so irritating. Hold on. I can at least put up some bookshelves. Because I do want to do that. We can also put up some wall scones. Let's put up some scones. Maybe grab... I would like to do an artist bookcase, but I think the red theme is a bit dark to clash with like the light colors. So let's do some luxury bookcases here. So place these pictures. I want to put the Leah portrait somewhere else, but do that. Can't put them up against the wall like that. I feel like something could go between these two. So hold on. Is there like a... I mean, I could put a lamp between them. Ooh, we could do... Hold on. That's kind of cool looking. But I don't know. Hold on. Ah! It's decorating so hard today. I could put a tree between them. That's also an idea. Or... Actually, I have a better idea. Where are they? Here they are. Yep. A window. Nice. So it keeps in some light there. I'll have to figure out where I want to put the fridge. That's another thing too. Let's put some plants in here. So let's get some lamps in as well, just to light up the corners here a little bit better. Then I could put like some kind of table in the middle. But I want to have like a nice, good looking rug. I could do the double large red rug again. Can I? Oh, you can't flip them? Could do it like this, and then have, where are they? The large brown couch. No, I don't want the blue couch, but I'll just grab it anyway. One, two, three, four. I mean, I could do it like that, but I don't know. It feels very similar to this little thing right here, which I don't want to have like a super similar kind of build to, so I need to figure that out as well. Ugh. All right, well, we did get the pocket decorated. This room is starting to, at least it's emptied, and I have the floor and wallpaper up and like a couple decorations. I might come back to it and figure out what I want to do either tomorrow or Wednesday, because we also have to remember this guy. We have a week to do that, so I don't have to do it tomorrow, but I'll have to check my luck every now and again just to see like when we got to do that. Okay, I got to figure out what I want to do here. I might look at the house I did on my perfection save as like a reference to see, maybe do it similarly. But yeah, for now. Also, do I have... I don't have the Santa hat. I'll need to get that and wear it for the season. But anyway, good night, everybody. Good night, Parrot. Good night, Calvin. Good night, Raska, wherever you are. Good night, Trout in the kitchen. And good night, Leah. All right, let's take a look at our to-do list. So we did check the Quee quests. We have the Skull Caverns one to do soon. We also decorated the pocket, but we did not decorate one room. We started on it, but we're not done with it just yet. So it is a work in progress, but we will get to it very soon. All right, so 2 out of 3 is actually not that bad, but there's also a lot of profits that we're gonna make tonight. So let's go to sleep and check it out. Look at that. Yes, sir. Another 60,000 G in a single day, just like that. Ugh, you love to see it. Look at that pineapple jelly, too. We might have to start utilizing that a little bit. Maybe. And then the wild honey will also eventually just be fairy honey, which will sell for, like, I think like 8 times that. So that'll be pretty nice. But anyway, that's it for today's episode. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like, comment, share, subscribe, do all of that fun stuff. But as for me, I will be back tomorrow with some more Stardew Valley content. Bye!